Picture this, you're a huge Mercedes fan. Not that hard to picture, right? You live for the moment when you'll someday meet your favorite driver or any member of your favorite team. Imagine that you have the chance to take a picture with Hamilton, Russell, Toto Wolff, or even the famous Bono. But we know how popular the F1 world is, and we know how hard it is to enter the paddock, let alone meet someone and have that someone give you a tiny bit of attention in the form of an autograph or a picture. However, one amazing F1 fan went over the limits, and although judged by many, he has reached his goal, which is meeting Mercedes and his favorite driver, Lewis Hamilton. How did this happen? Stick around with us to find out more. The team was tricked by a 28-year-old man with a Lewis Hamilton fan account on social media called Centurion Lewis on Twitter. The man was pretending to be a big fan of the seven-time world champion and as a 20-year-old boy tragically suffering from deadly cancer. Now, it's one thing to be a crazy fan and to watch every race possible, but a whole other thing to make yourself a new identity and play on the pity card just for you to meet your heroes. Although some see this move as bold and brave, others think that it's not even close to good or funny to play the card of a dying boy just for you to grab the attention of the media and the Mercedes team. Nevertheless, the boy who was supposedly dying from cancer started a post on his Twitter profile talking about his disease possibly getting worse with cancer, stating, "My cancer has not gotten smaller but has started to spread around my body. I had emergency radiation treatment and went home and then had multiple bad seizures and now I'm in the hospital. Possibly surgery to come." There isn't a single person that wouldn't fall for this. I mean, who in their right mind would play the cancer card just to achieve something in his life? At the end of the day, karma works in mysterious ways, and even if you're not religious or anything, you should believe that someday karma will get you for doing something like this. The tweets continued in July with the 28-year-old man who was presented as a 20-year-old boy on Twitter claimed to have gotten into a near-deadly crash, resulting in plenty of sympathy from others on social media. The post became viral and ultimately caught the attention of Mercedes. Now the team would look really bad if they don't give a dying kid a chance to visit their team and to meet their hero Lewis Hamilton. Therefore, they invited him to Brackley to tour the factories and watch the 2022 F1 Hungarian Grand Prix, which was the last one before the summer break. Later in July, Centurion Lewis, as the 28-year-old man was representing himself on Twitter, said that Mercedes had given him the opportunity to visit them in Brackley, posting, "I'm going to Brackley. Thank you so much, Mercedes. You really are the most amazing people, and I love you even more now." A dream coming true, right? However, in a weird turn of events, the Centurion Lewis had tweeted 2 days later after the first tweet that he'll go to Brackley that he had sadly passed away. As a result, tributes flooded social media with Mercedes joining them. "Hello, everybody. Just to let you know, Centurion Lewis passed away peacefully this evening after having a sudden decline in his health today. He asked me to update you all. I'm sorry it's not better news." One of the last things he said was everybody needs to spread more love. Why wouldn't you be touched by this kind of story? I mean, as far as this goes, it's a storyline for Hollywood. Even Mercedes, as we mentioned earlier, posted their condolences to the account holder after the announcement was made. A few days later, in a shocking turn of events, it was revealed that everything about his Twitter account was fake. The account holder's real name is Liam. He is in fact a 28-year-old man who works as a hospital porter. He has 2 children and hasn't suffered from cancer or the supposed car accident. A page known as Citrus F1 shared more insight on the 28-year-old man, saying Liam is working as a hospital porter and not as a railroad worker, nor was he involved in a car crash. Liam also doesn't have deadly cancer, not that we knew what kind of cancer he had supposedly had to start with. Liam is in fact alive and most importantly, well, how far does this thing go? Well, Liam has managed to trick the team into an exclusive tour and access to the Hungarian Grand Prix, and as soon as the news broke out about the fakeness of the profile, Mercedes took down their post regarding Liam's supposed death. Apart from that, Liam was able to profit from a GoFundMe campaign after gaining sympathy for undergoing cancer treatments. The social media was, maybe say with all rights deserved, very furious and mad, which is why Liam shut down all of his pages across the internet. Citrus F1 continued to give updates about Liam's social media activity, posting, "Liam also never went offline. He started using another account, kindly dimming us with fake information and messages of support, so please report his profile as well." There have been guesses of Liam using other fake accounts on social media after taking down the Centurion Lewis page, which could emerge in another potential scam that would trick another F1 team into doing exactly what Mercedes did. One Twitter account said perfectly why this would hurt Formula One and the dying fans in the long term, tweeting, "The worst part about the Centurion Lewis situation is that he's not only taken away the opportunity another fan would have had for the visit he did take, but will make it a lot less accessible for dying fans to be given exclusive experiences with F1 teams because of him." Another Twitter profile said, "The worst thing about the Centurion Lewis thing is that real victims of cancer and other illnesses will now be afraid to say so in fear of people believing they're lying and just saying it for clout. What he did is insulting every cancer victim. Disgusting." Aside from the money that this fan account scammed, which is around $3,000 for the Hungarian Grand Prix, he's also taken away an opportunity that many dying children have dreamed of. Not only do they have to live with the fact that their lives are already over and that their days are counted, but even one of their last wishes may now be in danger of not being completed due to some selfish individual who thought he could get away with anything. What are your thoughts on this whole drama? Let us know down in the comments below, as we'd love to hear more from you.